What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all some time to get up in here. I'm gonna give y'all some time to get up in here before we start reading this. Give y'all a little bit of time. Give y'all a little bit of time before we start reading this right here. In the meantime, I'm gonna play something till y'all come up in here.
Honorable C note. Whiz up. Fresher than a bitch, hit the mall for the fit. And we fucking standing up, I'm standing tall in your bitch. I send them bullets at your nigga, I jump wall at your click. When them shooters get the niggas callin' to quit. Niggas running, ducking, falling and shit. Don't get involved with this shit because we all with the shit. Well, I'm ballin', I'm super lit. My net worth, I quadrupled it. This group of chicks so super thick, I might buy her new Louboutins. Ludicrous, never so dope, I did it was lucrative. All these pieces of cooking in, I never be broke again. It's a lot of yanking trying to live that life that Gucci live. They ain't beat that murder charge or kill them folks that Gucci kill. This for killers only, yeah, this for the homies. Drug dealers only, yeah, this members only. Trap niggas only, yeah, rich niggas only. Bad bitches only, yeah, this for the homies. This for killers only, yeah, this for the homies. Drug dealers only, yeah, this members only. Trap niggas only, yeah, rich niggas only. Bad bitches only, yeah, this for the homies. Pulled up on Peter Street, stash box, this where my heater be. My car got shipped from Germany, my clothes was shipped from Italy. Niggas envious, they ridiculed and belittled me. I was too generous, now I have no sympathy. I just built a mansion, solid gold on my amenities. Homesy not no street nigga, get him out the vicinity. I just bought a fountain and put wood on the extremities. Man, that bitch ain't bad enough, get her out this facility. Wake up every morning grinding like I'm hungry. Homeless and lonely cause I really want it. Hold up, Gucci man run them bands up. But fuck that, this a sticker, put your hands up. This for killers only, yeah, this for the homies. Drug dealers only, yeah, this members only. Trap niggas only, yeah, rich niggas only. Bad bitches only, yeah, this for the homies. This for killers only, yeah, this for the homies. Drug dealers only, yeah, this members only. Trap niggas only, yeah, rich niggas only. Bad bitches only, yeah, this for the homies.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to tune in with y'all. I know y'all working, so I wanted to get with y'all real quick because we just had a new letter come out, and I want to just bring y'all the information. As you see here, before we get started, tonight, right here, right here, I got Yada Dada. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I know you made it to the finals last year. And you wasn't gonna do it this year, but you did it. I appreciate you. You going against T-Baby. Y'all, T-Baby is so sweet. She really is a sweetheart. I talked to her and Debo yesterday. She's really a sweetheart. Thank you, T-Baby, if you see this, for agreeing to do this tonight. It is gonna be on fire tonight, y'all. It's gonna be on fire when I tell you. These ladies are coming to battle. I can't wait. It's gonna be tonight, 7 o'clock. We have a very, very, very extremely fair whole. Everything has just been worked out perfectly. So I'm excited. Okay, y'all. So here we go. Let's get straight down to business. There was a letter that came out today from the R. Kelly attorney. This here was put out today by, let's see here, Devereaux L. Canick. It says here, Honorable Ann M. Donnelly, United States District Court, Eastern District of New York. United States versus Robert Kelly. Dear Judge Donnelly, on July 12th, 2021, the court issued an order stating that the court directs the Metropolitan Detention Center, or the MDC, to ensure that the defendant is able to meet with his counsel in a private room at the MDC, and that the MDC will ensure that these meetings can take place as frequently as the defendant and his counsel request. That's very clear. And for the duration that the defendant and his counsel request within the MDC's normal visiting hours. If y'all would please do me a favor, hit that like button. I got 29 in here on the 7 likes. I got my 1 dislike. My haters are here, so they let me know they're here. But anybody in here, please hit the like button for me. Thank you. All right. Defense counsel is directed to inform the court without delay if they face difficulties booking or having client visits. In accordance with the court's directive, we are writing to inform the court that defense counsel continues to encounter multiple obstacles in our efforts to prepare for trial with our client. We need to be able to review the enormous amounts of discovery with our client. Today, we weren't able to bring our binders, which were full of discovery materials, into the MDC. I mean, we have been denied access with the necessary tools to assist us in having meaningful, productive meetings with our client. For example, we are not allowed to bring highlighters, sticky notes, markers, etc. I mean, although these things may seem trivial to most, when preparing for a trial of this magnitude, without these requests, allow a nearly impossible situation even more impossible. We are allowed to bring in a computer, but not the charging cord that goes with it. I mean, if we are visiting for longer than 4 hours, presumably the computer will be dead and of no use. I mean, come on, Judge. Look, not to mention, we have no interest, we have no internet access while meeting with our client. As this court is aware, all the discovery and 3,500 materials for this case has been provided to the defense via external hard drives. We are not able to bring the government's provided external hard drive into the MDC. I mean, without the internet, it is impossible to have all the government's disclosure available for review while meeting with our client. If the government were required to prepare for this case without their computers, internet, iPads, tablets, and phones, perhaps we would have no room to notify this court of our concerns. However, that is clearly not the case, because that would handicap the government, just like it is handicapping us right now. Lastly, Mr. Kelly suffers from diabetes. He anticipated spending numerous hours with us. There are no vending machines available in the visiting room. He was denied the right to bring down a candy bar. This could prevent him from having a diabetic episode. The notion that Mr. Kelly can receive a fair trial based on these conditions is not practical. This thwarts our ability to have private, meaningful, unfettered access to our client, and for Mr. Kelly to meaningfully assist in his defense. Respectfully submitted, Nicole Becker, Thomas Farinella, and Devereaux L. Canick. In other words, let that man out so we can have his trial or have a better situation to be able to help this man. Let him out. Let him out. No matter what you give us, Judge, we are going to find a problem with it. No matter what you give us. No matter what. No matter what. We're going to find something to complain about. We're going to find something that is going to let you know that it is impossible for us to do what we need to do. No matter what. What y'all think about this? Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's see. The T-Babe was beautiful in that pic. Yes, she is. West Coast, yada yada. Hey, Atmos, yada grand. Okay, let's see. Let me skip down to this here. Oh my God. Keep whining, will you? Here we go again. This sad. They waited so late to prepare for trial. Karen J. The trial starts. So they doing the jury selection on August 19th, but the trial is going to be open to testimony on the 18th of August. Why are you waiting? What, they got like less than 30 days before the jury is selected? Good luck. Come on, actor Atmos. They trying everything. Mom Life Love, yes they are. They are trying everything they can to try to make the judge is not budging though, so they gonna need to figure it out. They the ones holding him back. Enough shenanigans. Absolutely. He didn't need a candy bar. Man, come on now. They can copy everything on their computers. Why do they need the internet? They can show he is, can they show he is diagnosed diabetic? Good question, Granny. I want him to be able to prepare, but this dude has had time to prepare prior to now. Here's my question. And y'all tell me if this is a logical question or not. Because y'all know, if you locked up for 2 years, wouldn't you do everything in your power to make sure that your lawyers was on their job and that you was going into this like fully ready to go? After 2 years, you mean to tell me that you still don't understand the 3500 material that's against you? Or all the evidence that's against you? After 3 months of being locked up? 6 months of being locked up? Not 9 months of being locked up. A year. A year and a half. Do I need to go any further? In my opinion, which don't mean nothing, it's just an opinion, I feel like if it was his number one priority to make sure that he had a winning defense against these allegations, that if Greenberg was not doing what he was supposed to do from the beginning, he should have been fired. And they should have been had lawyers in who were going to do everything in their power. It's just amazing that this is the first time we're seeing motions like this and letters screaming about we don't have access to our client. Our client can't learn about his case properly because we are not allowed to bring sticky notes and highlighters. And we can bring our laptops, but if we don't have internet, then that means that we can't pull up our information. All you gotta do is just save the files to your laptop, and then you can just go over them without internet service. Now, what you want to do is do some slick shit. That's what you want to do. I don't know what, but it don't sound right. Something don't sound right to me. I can't wait for her response. Denied. Let him out so Nicole can get her some nookie so she can fight this case. Shaw baby. Really? You right. You right. That's what it's coming down to, right? West Coast Bellis, what's up? I think they know that no matter what, he is doomed. Yeah, they know. They just trying to find everything they can to do. Right. He still have some of his old lawyers on the team. There's no excuse for him to be no excuse for him to be ready. One thing for sure, the feds been ready. Karen J. They was ready as soon as they got them doggone videotapes. I'm so done with them lawyers. Stuff should have already been hot. Karen J. The whole thing should have been highlighted, bookmarked, pinpointed. These are things you need to worry about, Robert. Right here, and right here. Can you please tell us about what happened in this area? Who is this young lady? What did she do? What happened? Is she lying? Is this true? Is there videotape footage that can debunk what they're saying? How much do this man really know about his case? Or what he's really facing? Well, he was diagnosed with pre-diabetes at the MCC. Yeah, so he was diagnosed with pre-diabetes at the MCC. Now that he done went to the MDC, he got full-blown diabetes. Well, I think that they don't know to trail. They trying to find a way to get the technology. Yeah, they are. Hey, Miss Angie, how you doing? Hey, y'all, I came through to shoot the chat up. LOL, what it do? How you doing, Miss Angie? Which is basically diabetes, right? Pre-diabetes, pretty much is diabetes. What has Nikki been doing these past 2 years? That's a great question. What has she been doing these past 2 years? I just don't understand the sense of urgency now, but it wasn't this sense of urgency then. It's actually kind of scary. And honestly, the other side over there, I'm hearing them say the other day, one person went on and said that it was a victory. They say any small win is a win. Because he was allowed to, or the judge said that he's allowed to see his attorneys Monday through Friday from any time as much as he wants to between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., which is what the government originally said that they could do. So her saying that they can do this, I don't see how that's a win. And then the weekend thing, yes, the government said they made a mistake in what the closing hours were. And then the defense said, well, we want to be able to see him from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday too. And the government said, well, we made a mistake, and the actual closing hours are, I believe, at 4 o'clock on Saturday and 3 o'clock on Sunday. And so the judge came back and said, well, okay, he can meet with them as much as he wants to from opening until the normal business or normal visiting hours, which means that that's not a win, because all the lawyer or the judge did was just reiterate what the government said, other than the mistake in the amount of hours that they were open for visitation. So I'm trying to figure out where there's a win there. So as far as the laptop things, so they were able to bring in their laptops, obviously, of their computer. So trying to figure out where there's a win there. If they didn't even download the files on the computer so that no matter what, whether they had internet access or not, that they could have the information there for their client. Where's the win? I don't know where there's a win in any of those things. You doing more than grasping at straws with that. Interesting. Jennifer, don't think there is any diagnosis OS that is named pre-diabetic. Blade, what's up? What's up, Blade? What's going on? How you doing? Narcs never want to be wrong. It will be everyone's problem but theirs. What's up, the hell? I have never in 60 years heard of Diagnos. Absolutely, Granny. They are familiar with A1C. RSK team is unprepared, period. But the Fed's been ready. Well, here's the thing, though. We all heard Greenberg say, we ready. Let's go. We ready right now. Right, Judge. We ready. I don't know what them idiots doing over there. They trying to come into this. They don't know what the hell they talking about. I really don't want to work with them idiots. You know what I mean? Because they just going to make me look bad. Because we ready. But he wants to fire us, prepared lawyers, for some people that don't know what's going on with the case. Close to a month before he's supposed to go to trial. Y'all tell me if that makes sense or not. You hired this lawyer for a reason. And I would hope that the people that were close to you did their research and said, this is the lawyer that gives you the absolute best chance to win this case. You hired him. You signed over stuff to him to make sure that he was allegedly, one of the only lawyers that you are actually paying to represent you. So you pay a lawyer who does what he needs to do to get prepared for the case. And then you want to fire him to bring on some extra lawyers who don't know much about the case. And you ain't got no money to pay them. Who is directing and helping this man? Who is in his ear? Because whoever is in his ear telling him to make such a idiotic mistake as this, if you are going to fire Greenberg, you should have fired him a year ago. A year and 6 months ago, when you realized that he was not doing all the things that you desired for your lawyer to do to represent you. And to those on the other side that are just so excited about this new lawyer coming on when he is unprepared for the case, why are you so excited that he's going to have someone who has not done the research and been through the in and outs and received all the information that y'all been sending over to them, on top of going over the stuff for the case, on top of having to review the 3500 material, on top of having to look at the discovery, on top of having to be able to articulate in a comprehensive way to their client who they say cannot read and don't understand. What are y'all so happy about? Where is there a win? All right, I'm a little bit far behind in the chat, y'all, so please forgive me if I'm reading stuff too late. I'm just going back and seeing what y'all said. The defense team came to play. The defense team came to play with all these filings. You said they came to play, Miss Angie? So, Miss Angie, would you say that they doing what they supposed to do right now? Blade said, okay, man, his diabetes. Who cares? Alrighty. Jennifer, okay, you learn as long as you live. Do he get to eat candy in his cell? If so, just let him eat a candy bar before he comes to the meeting with them. Case closed, Shaw baby. Case closed. What happened in Chicago? I saw on Twitter the trials have been canceled. Let me look it up. Let me look this up. Chicago trial canceled. R. Kelly. Okay, here we go. The Chicago Tribune reports that R. Kelly's federal case in Chicago in holding pattern as trial nears in New York. So, R. Kelly's federal case in Chicago is in a holding pattern as the trial nears. So, indicted singer R. Kelly's federal case in Chicago was officially put in a holding pattern Thursday amid ongoing turmoil with Kelly's legal team and the looming racketeering trial in New York. Attorneys for both sides told the U.S. District Judge Harry Leinenweber during a telephone status hearing that it would be impossible to go to trial in Chicago as planned in September due to uncertainty with his racketeering case in Brooklyn, which is scheduled to begin on August 9th. Assistant U.S. Attorney Janice Apenting told the judge, "We are now in what appears to be a Apenting." That's a new. That's the U.S. Attorney. That must be for the government. That's a new name. I ain't never seen her before, y'all. We are now in what appears to be an indefinite holding pattern in the Chicago case, which includes two co-defendants who had previously demanded trial. In light of the uncertainty, Leinenweber agreed to scuttle the trial date for the fourth time since Kelly was indicted in July of 2019. He set a status hearing for August 17th to see if the New York case actually starts. Lord knows what may happen between now and the start of that trial, Leinenweber said. The delay comes on the same day the judge in Kelly's New York case scheduled to hold a hearing into whether one of the singer's new attorneys has conflicts due to her previous contact with a witness and alleged victim in the indictment. U.S. District Court and Judge Ann Donnelly has said she wants Kelly to be fully informed of the potential problems with attorney Nicole Blank Becker before he decides whether to continue to have her represent him at trial. Oh my goodness. So this judge knows what's going on with this lady and is saying, hey, I want to make sure he understands what's going on before he decides to take her on. Even if the conflict issue is resolved, Kelly's new legal team, which came aboard last month after Kelly said he wanted to fire Chicago-based attorney Steve Greenberg and Michael Leonard, appears to be running a full court press to get the Brooklyn trial delayed. Wow. Wow. Let me read that again. It says, even if the conflict issue is resolved, Kelly's new legal team, which came aboard last month after Kelly said he wanted to fire Chicago-based attorneys Stephen Greenberg and Michael Leonard, appears to be running a full court press to get the Brooklyn trial delayed. The new lawyers on Thursday filed the latest string of motions alleging they've been unable to effectively review evidence with Kelly at the federal jail in Brooklyn. They also say they've been denied everything from internet access to sticky notes to highlighters and hard drives containing thousands of pages of evidence. If the government were required to prepare for this case without their computers, internet, iPads, tablets, and phones, perhaps we would have no room to notify this court of our concerns, Kelly's attorneys wrote in the motion. The motion also stated that the notion that Mr. Kelly can receive a fair trial based on these circumstances is not practical. Kelly, who is 54, was indicted in 2019 on racketeering charges alleging he ran a criminal enterprise that recruited women and underage girls for illegal sexual contact, then isolated and threatened them to keep them under control. Jury questionnaires are set to go out to a pool of hundreds of potential jurors next month. He also faces trial in Chicago on federal charges related to alleged sexual abuse of minors, as well as separate indictments brought in Cook County. Greenberg told Weber during Thursday's status hearing that he and Leonard have yet to talk to Kelly about their continued representation of him in Chicago, but in all likelihood they would eventually be seeking to withdraw from the case. Damn! Hold on. Greenberg told Weber during Thursday's status hearing that he and Leonard have yet to talk to Kelly about their continued representation of him in Chicago. But in all likelihood, they would eventually be seeking to withdraw from the case altogether. See, I'm thinking that they are like, yo, we don't want to deal with him in this New York case. We're going to let these New York lawyers and all that do what they do here. Oh, wow. Thank you, Angie Walker, for sharing this live. Y'all, if y'all really think that Greenberg and Leonard are about to take all their hard work that they done put in and just hand it over to a bunch of people that they feel as though are idiots, they gonna make them work. You're gonna take 2 years, close to 2 years of discovery of information, of investigations, of evidence, and expect somebody to come in after a month and say, hey, let me get all that information. Where do you do that at? They may have to subpoena him for them to get that information from him. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Thank you, West Coast Bellis. I appreciate it. This is crazy. This is crazy. When you really just sit and think about it, who in their right mind? Let me ask y'all this. Would you have fired a lawyer that you done paid 45 days before your trial after being in jail for 2 years? If you would fire him after you done paid him, put a 1 in the chat for yes. If you wouldn't and you just gonna say, you know what, I'm just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with the dice. You know everything about it. I trust you. I got my money in you. Let's roll, man. Let's roll. Get me out of this. Get me out of this. Would you keep him? Put a 2 in the chat. If you would fire him, push 1 for yes. If you wouldn't fire him, put a 2 in the chat for no. What's up, Diva? Diva, what's good? How you doing? Diva says she gon'. Diva, you said you would fire him? I believe he has paid him. I believe so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he has paid him or not. But at the end of the day, this man been representing you for almost 2 years, and now close to the trial because you probably listening to a blogger who is relaying information to him on the outside from the YouTube perspective and making this man be like, no, I need to get rid of him. 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 That's all you probably hearing in his ear. You know what? You know what, West Coast Bellis? You say you'll take a plea? Yeah, I think me and you on the same page. If he would have took a damn plea, if I needed to dump his ass, hell yeah, he done. Yeah? Okay. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. This is real deep. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Larry. Free Larry, man. Free Larry. I should be getting an update pretty soon on Larry. Let y'all know what's going on. We can start. He'll start getting our letters of information. Last I heard, he was still in quarantine. Karen J, you talking about YouTube? Listening to Nicole. You know what, Jennifer? You're right. He probably listening to Nicole. He probably listening to the Minister of Information over there. If I were R. Kelly, I'd take a plea to get lesser charges. Fuck that. Diva time. Diva Divine. Listen. I would have been like, look, what's the least amount of time you can get? But they would have been like, listen, we can get you 5 years if you plea out right now to this and this and this. We got all the videos. We got all this. Or you could take a chance to go to trial, and at a minimum, you probably get about 60 to about 10,000 years. You want to take a chance or what? Hey, man, do I get 2 years time served for being in here? You got that. Throw them on there, bro. Let me get them 5. Let me get on up out of here. I got to take a plea. Team Libra, what's up, sis? How you doing? I love your channel. I love your commentary. Thanks for coming over. Yeah, y'all, I don't mean no harm. After I've been in there for 2 years, they obviously got enough to keep me in there. There's enough evidence to keep me in there. There is no way I'm taking this to trial. Especially not with no inexperienced lawyers. And these are lawyers that's never been, like, they're not trial lawyers. They've never done a federal case before. And that's who you rolling with? Shh. I'm taking the plea. I'm taking it. Let me ask y'all a question, because I have not seen Doug Anton name on any of the paperwork. Is Doug out in New York? Is he out? Is he out? Is he out? Do y'all know? Rob fan saying the feds have no case, so it should be easy to hop in and refute it all. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Rob's fans say the feds have no case. With the other day, that the lady, and Minister of Information, I heard her say that they don't have a case. It almost blew me away. Hell, let me see. Hell no, I'm going to get my money's worth out here. You damn right, me too. I'm either gonna let him do his job, or I'm taking a plea. Either one. I'm going to get off real quick, but call me when you finish. Okay, Nettie, I will. Let me see. He's so used to getting away with things. That's what money do for you, West Coast Bellas. When you got money, you feel inferior. Like you feel like your money, and that's what he always did. He used his money to influence people to do what the hell he wanted them to do. And if you didn't do what he wanted you to do, then he threatened to hurt you or hurt your family or have somebody else do it. And when you don't have the resources that he does, and you're living like you in the 1% of rich people and all that, you're going to do what the hell he tell you to do. Anton is still on the case? Okay. All right. If they don't have a case, then they all then why they need all this time? That's true. Then he would be out. Dummies. Right, exactly. If they ain't had no case, he would be out. You're right. Miss Angie said, it's all about technicalities and being officially listed as lead. The judge seemed as if she was looking for delay tactics. The judge should have covered herself. Okay. One thing, if Miss Angie say something, I'm gonna take her because she know the law now. I ain't trying to debate nothing she say, especially when it comes to that law. Team Libra said he should throw himself at the mercies of the court. Man, listen. See, the other side, and this is what's mind blowing, is the other side really feels like all this stuff is fabricated, all this stuff is made up. They just picking on poor Robert. Oh my God, he's so innocent, y'all. And everyone, come on, guys. It's a win, guys. It's a win. I've never seen somebody have to fight with their own mods in their chat over getting them to agree with them that it was a win. It was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. You're on there, it's a win, guys! It's a win! And then people like, what's a win? How's that a win? How don't you all see this as a win? Oh, okay, let me go back over this. So as you see here, he gets to meet with the attorneys as much as he wants to from 8 to 8, guys. That's a win! What? Moving on. I wouldn't have fired the lawyers that's been with me from the beginning, just a few weeks before trial starts. Me either, Ty. I couldn't do that. If he doesn't have a case, why he fired his lawyers and got new lawyers? Touchdown, Karen J. If he don't have a case, why would he fire his lawyers and get new lawyers? Why wouldn't he just say, y'all ain't got no case. I don't need a lawyer to represent me. Greenberg, get my money back, man. I don't need you, bro. Put my money in the bank. Matter of fact, send it to my kids. I'm going to represent myself. If they don't got no case. Too arrogant. Tap the thumbs up. Yeah, y'all, if you could please hit the like button for me. I got 60 people watching and I got 33 likes. I know most of y'all don't like my channel. Y'all just here being nosy, but that's okay. You can hit the like button. I appreciate that. Right, on the win part. I'll be honest, Team Libra. When I heard that, I was like, shit. I love you silly Karen J. I hate y'all silly. Hey, GA girl, how you doing? Y'all silly. Let me see. I will take this plea register. I will take a plea register as a sex offender and not be around nobody under the age of 30 for the rest of my life, and I'm out. Shaw baby number 1. It will be hard to register as a sex offender. But I get what you're saying. I'm along the lines of that. If I could get the sex offender part taken out, I would. But I wouldn't be around nobody under the age of 30. I agree with that. I would, shoot. Man, I wouldn't even, shit, you wouldn't even see me in public. I'd be streaming music because the money is on the internet. I'd be streaming new songs, getting everything copyright, make sure all my money coming to me. I would be in my crib. Nobody around me. I don't need nobody around me. Uber Eats can't even come to my house. If you're not a male over the age of 50, you ain't even coming to deliver me no food. And I'm gonna have video when you get out your car, walk up to my door and walk back. He should be on extra alert. It's a win until 2. gets a beat down because they can't get a room to see their lawyers. Take R. Kelly back and give us Tupac. Take R. Kelly, give us Tupac. You right. Good point. Good point. So y'all just gonna turn a blind eye to the Pizzagate scandal and Epstein corrupt pedophiles to focus on R. Kelly. I am Express Europa L. Listen, we not turning a blind eye to those folks. We've talked about them. But right now, Epstein is dead. So why are we going to talk about him and that's dead? I'm just saying. And you said Pizzagate scandal. What is the Pizzagate scandal, y'all? What's the Pizzagate scandal? I don't know what the Pizzagate scandal is. But I am Express. Listen, you welcome to your opinion in here. We cool with that. We cool with that. Let me see here. Yup, because this is R. Kelly's section of YouTube, Miss Express. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I can't wait to see them request that he get some midnight coca bean dye for his hair to maintain his image during trial. West Coast Bellis, you silly. You silly. I'm hanging in there. I fell out the bush. What made you fall out the bushes, GA girl? What's up, Bill? Said, I just moved out the country after I finished my time. Or whatever. I'll just move out the country after I finish my time. Yeah, I would roll out. Listen. Over what they say over there in Africa, they having marches and rallies and all that. Them people love him. No matter what, they say, oh, the Americans they lie. The American they lie on R. Kelly. The American they lie. R. Kelly don't do these things to these women. You know what? Go to Africa, bro. Get up out of here. Go somewhere else. I am expressing you don't see all this foolishness with those cases like this one, but we are paying attention to it indeed. Yeah, we are. We are paying attention to other things too. The dumbness, Larry's Million, dead. Larry's Million. Hey, Larry's Million, what's going on? Yet you still watching Disney Pizzagate. Why we ain't talking about no pizza? We ain't talking about pizza, right? What is Pizzagate? That's something new to me. What am I missing, y'all? What am I missing? What is Pizzagate? Jason Maxwell is sitting in jail with no bond. Epstein is dead, and white folks aren't sitting around defending them and calling victim fast hoes. Touchdown! Take R. Kelly and give us R. Kelly back. That's why. Larry's Million and put pieces. Y'all silly. GA girl, we love you. Yes, we do. When I heard your acting skills, it was funny. I just go with what I see, right? I'll not make it up. I'm just saying what I see. I am relative to the royal family and Ghana, and they don't fuck with him. Oh, okay, Team Libra. It's a lot going on. I'm paying attention to. Yeah, it is a lot going on, right? Oh, you'll send it to me? Okay, Blade. Okay, yeah, send it to me so I can know what's going on. I'm lost about Pizzagate too. Yeah. I'm lost about it. Well, all right, y'all. Listen, I didn't got through all of y'all comments and everything like that. Look, at the end of the day, man, look, even though we feel as though, and I won't speak for everybody. I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for everybody. I feel like the defense is definitely scrambling to find a way to find a technicality to get him out of prison, especially so close to trial. But the problem is they are creating more problems for themselves. I could see if they stuck with, my strategy would have been, I'm sticking with Greenberg, I'm sticking with Leonard, all of my day one judges. And then I'm going to come in and say, listen, all this time, We haven't been able to get to our client. We haven't been able to do this. We haven't been able to do that. We don't have the time. We can't bring our sticky notes in. We can't bring our socks in. We can't bring our shoes in. We can't bring our lunch in. We can't drink water. We locked in the cage with him. Oh, whatever need to be said in order to make the judge be like, you know what? Okay, let him out. Set him out free right now. He can go stay with his girlfriends. And then y'all can come back whenever y'all ready. Whatever you need to say. Whatever you need to say, right? I would have stuck with Greenberg. I'm rolling with Greenberg all the way. All the way till the wheels fall off. That's what I'm going to do. I think you would have had a better opportunity other than saying, hey, we got brand new lawyers in here who don't know nothing or who need to get caught up on the case, as if a blind or dumb person couldn't see that far away. Far away. Yeah, they're not allowed to have sticky notes. Tosh, you know I will not put that in here. It's a secret society for pedophile that government is allegedly. If he pleads guilty, he has to register as a sex offender by law. Sorry, he's such a narcissist. He will probably never say he's guilty. He probably won't. Like I was saying, y'all, I honestly believe that it's so bad right now that you could set a whole room full of his supporters, and I don't know about his supporters outside of YouTube. All I know about is the ones that I see all the time in chats, and he's innocent, and everybody's lying, and all of that extra stuff. Okay, I can see them sitting in there watching a video of R. Kelly saying, hey y'all, it's chaos. For all y'all that miss me, I'm gonna go in and sing a song. Sing a song for him, get them all worked up and say, now listen, y'all know that's me on that goddamn tape. Y'all know that's me. But look, I ain't trying to go down for this shit. So I need y'all to sit here and roll with me because I'm black. I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We need to represent and keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know I got a whole lot of, time in the game. And I done gave y'all 30 years of my life. 30 years of my life I done gave y'all with this music. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to look out for me. Yeah, I like to fuck little girls. That's just my thing. Everybody got their thing. Some people like to smoke. Some people like to drink. I do both of those too. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I like to do. I love little young girls. Okay? That's just what I like. Okay? So, y'all, look out for a brother. Now, y'all gonna watch this tape and see me banging this little kid. But, hey, don't worry about that. Look, it's just a video. It's just a videotape. What y'all tripping about? You know what I'm saying? Hey, when y'all see this and y'all know it's me, y'all just say, hey, that ain't me. They made that shit up. Matter of fact, Avenatti gave it to him, so you know it was made up, right? Exactly. Nah. Back in the day, that kind of stuff worked. As you know, he got off, y'all. He got off. Everybody, and hey, Shirley Williams, how you doing? Everybody and they mama and grandmama knew that he was on that doggone tape. But they kind of just ignored it because he was such a big star and everybody loved, I believe I can fly. Everybody loved his music, and he just, the storm is over now, and, all these songs, there's all these songs, right? You Can Lean on Me. He's singing all the inspirational music, so there's no way that this man who's inspiring us can really be doing this stuff. No way. It's impossible. Impossible. So we're going to get this man off. Let's march for him. Let's go against everything that anyone says that's against him. That was the old generation. These days, it's more of a spotlight on pedophiles. And I'm not calling him a pedophile. I'm saying that, allegedly, he slept with little kids. And that is pedophile behaviors. Allegedly. But when you have multiple devices, multiple sources, multiple pictures and video and witnesses and paper trails and stories and recordings and oh my gosh, you can't hide from it. You can't hide from it. You can't hide from it. Team Libra, that's crazy. Why is Just As on my community page going off? I don't know what she's going off about. But at the end of the day, hey, rockin' with the truth. How you doing? At the end of the day, listen. The man gonna get his time for whatever he did. He gonna get his time for whatever he did. Period. Hey y'all, hey Bill cool, Ty. Bill cool. He always respectful. He can say what he need to say. Don't block nobody, y'all. They can come in and speak their mind, as long as they ain't being disrespectful. But at the end of the day, y'all, listen. It's way too close to be changing who the driver is. You made a decision. And it said that the lawyer, Greenberg, said he tried to meet with you and you refused his visits. That's how you know you own some bull. Why would you refuse the visits of the lawyer that you paid to represent you, and then you want to fire him about 45 days before your actual trial? And then you say that you don't know much about your case, but you are refusing the visits of the attorney that told the court that they are ready to go to trial. How much sense do that make to y'all? How much sense does it make to not visit with the attorney that tells the judge that he is prepared to defend you in the court of law? What sense does it make for you not to meet with that attorney? Unless somebody who is totally to your detriment. I would love to know, and I hope it comes out one day, who was the one who was advising him in his ear to fire his attorneys. I don't know if it's 2 months, 45 days, whatever. I don't know the exact time. Before your actual court date. Before your trial. Who gave him that information? And Greenberg do, yeah, he talks with common sense. He do. I'm telling y'all, if I was R. Kelly, I'm sticking with Greenberg all the way. I want somebody who's gonna be honest. Okay, Ty. Okay, I'm not saying you did. But he cool. Bill cool. If whoever did block him, please unblock him. Bill is welcome over here. He is sitting in jail because apparently there is more than tax evasion and someone lying about their age. Rocking with the truth. Good point. Okay, Atmos, I didn't block. Hold on. R. Kelly's a trip. Atmos, you are so funny. What's that? Hey, Candy Cane, how you doing? All right, Atmos, I think some need to let him have a fair trial, like you. I would have tried to get a gag order a long time ago. Yeah, and listen, I believe he gonna get a fair trial, King. He gonna get a fair trial. At the end of the day, we just giving our opinions. At the end of the day, he has no choice but to get a fair trial. But I don't see how he's gonna get a fair trial when he's setting himself up for failure. It is just my belief that firing your attorney that says they're ready to go to trial to defend you, and hiring some new attorneys, and although Farinella and Nicole Becker have been, with the case for a longer duration, they obviously don't know enough information to be able to lead this charge to defend him. So, and if they did, why wouldn't they step up and say, hey, we got some new attorneys coming in, but they specialize in different things. It's okay to let Greenberg or Leonard go because I'm going to take the lead and I'm ready to defend him. And then whoever suggested, hey, why don't you just leave it into Nicole's hands? R. Kelly didn't do no research on her to say, hey, is this going to hurt me to let Greenberg go? Somebody is putting some poison in that man's ear. And I would really hate it for him if it was a blogger. I would really hate it for him if he is trusting someone because they're giving him spiritual guidance. And they're probably saying some manipulative stuff like, the Lord told me to tell you to get rid of Greenberg. Could that be possible? That they are manipulating this man's mind thinking, okay, he's slow. He can't read. He barely understands. Let me tap into his spiritual being and see if I can manipulate him that way. Because I did hear somebody on the other channel say that they send him spiritual stuff all the time. So if he is relying on them or on her for his spiritual upliftance every day, and she slips in there, oh my God, the Lord told me last night in my dream that you need to fire Greenberg. You need to let Greenberg go. And he listening to that? I don't know if that's the case, but I don't know. Yada Dada, I saw you on Love Channel, the guy talking about Dragon Fire. Let me see here. 75 in the chat. Please hit the like button. I'm just saying, Greenberg got Scott Peterson 40 years. Shaking my head, horrible. Hey, I wouldn't want to suit up with Greenberg. What up, Debo? You wouldn't want to suit up with Greenberg? Okay. All right. Diva, yada dada. I saw you. Oh, I already read that. Wow, R. Kelly needs real support. He do need real support. It's a shame that the support he's getting is from people that I believe are manipulating the hell out of him. I think the last person, hey Chanel, what's going on? The last person he need to be listening to is a freaking blogger. I'm just saying. The Lord has placed RK where he needs to be, because he couldn't do the right thing on his own or with assistance. Maybe his enterprise should have thought about something other than self. Okay, Team Libra. The sad part is he don't got the support. I heard somebody say, and I think it's actually pretty close to being accurate, if Oak Over Team Truth was in support of R. Kelly, we wouldn't have hurt him. He probably would have been out on bond already, comfortably sitting there with his attorneys preparing for his trial. But when you have people that are hurting you, that say they support you, you don't need enemies. Yo, that shit was funny, Yada. You was like, he's an R. Kelly supporter. All these demons, aka wolves in sheep's clothing. That's because things ain't going their way. Okay. So true, rocking with the truth. It's karma. He's now being manipulated after manipulating. Ooh, West Coast Bellis. Karma's crazy, right? But my main thing, y'all, straight up. I know people might think that's crazy. Atmos talking about if Okov was supporting him and all this, he probably would have been out. I'm just saying. Something to think about. I try to give y'all stuff to think about. Okay? But y'all, listen, I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover. Thank you, everybody that came over to chill out with us, to kind of go over and just express our, ideas. Diva, are you going live today? Are you going live? I know you usually go live and you read the information and you give a different spin, or a lot of people love when you go live too, to read the paperwork and kind of give your opinion on it. Are you going live, Diva, to go over this? I don't know if Lady Alesia and April Showers are going live to go over this, because it was a lot that came out today. If and I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm gonna tell you, if they are not giving this man what he needs to fight his case, I don't support that. I just don't think it should have took 2 years for them to decide that 2 years and 45 days before trial to decide that they weren't getting everything they need to defend this man. I think that's crazy. But Diva, are you going live? Are you going live? I wanted to know. So y'all, listen, tonight, just as a reminder, tonight, this channel will be lit. It is going to be T-Baby, the VP of the Enterprise, going up against the Queen of OCOV in Yada Dada. Yes, later, yes sir. Okay. Make sure you schedule it, Diva. This battle tonight gonna be off the chain. Try to do it before 7, Diva, because we go at 7 o'clock for the battle. But y'all, I will see y'all here tonight. Come support these queens. This is going to be the last battle of the regular season, and I am in negotiations right now with someone who may be taking Larry's place, since Larry is not here in the battle. Okay, I'm still in negotiations with this person to see if they're gonna do it or not. But this name will shock y'all, but it's gonna be amazing, because this person really do play some really great music that we all love to hear on his channel. Okay, Team Libra, you said I just all right, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Hey, y'all, please, if you have not subbed to Team Libra, please go to her channel and sub to her. If you have not subbed to Diva Divine Light, please go to her channel and sub. These queens are putting out nothing but facts, and they're all about. Please sub to Miss Angie's channel, Miss Angie our channel. Hot Rod. Let me see. Ty got a channel. Ty Team Truth got a Ty, not Team Truth. What the hell? Ty Okov has a channel. Let me see. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. The Truth. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm scrambled. I gotta take the wife out to lunch. Today is Lady K birthday today, y'all. Today is my wife's birthday. So shout out to my baby. I'm about to go take her out to eat, and got her a little computer yesterday, so she's happy doing her little studio stuff. But y'all, tonight it's on. The battle is on tonight, 7 o'clock. Make sure all of y'all are here. I would greatly appreciate it. After this battle tonight, in 2 weeks, is gonna start the playoffs. Hey, Wings, it's gonna start the playoffs. When the playoffs happen, it's gonna be all the winners going against each other. So you may see some battles you would have never ever thought you would see. But it's going to be off the chain. Thank you, Team Libra. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all tonight. Peace.